Right, I'm going to do some tests to see what bolts you can shoot out of the Junxing Drakon. I think this is a £110 draw weight crossbow, this one. It's recommended to shoot these bolts that come with it, but I have seen someone shoot pistol bolts before, as in these bolts. And I wasn't sure whether you could really shoot those out of something that's shooting as powerful as this and the FMA Supersonic. So I weighed these, and they're actually lighter than the standard aluminium pistol bolts, so they should shoot. It certainly shouldn't be acting like it's dry firing, put it that way, if the bolts are heavy enough, which they are. The only other issue is knock shape and the distance between the knock and the flights. So I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting. I'll shoot this first just to show you how well these shoot. These are the bolts that are recommended to go with the Drakon. I'll then shoot two different standard pistol bolts, which is these ones and the green ones you see. And then I'll also shoot a few where I've adjusted the flights so that this part is longer and it may sit in better, because I'm not sure with that tiny little bit whether the bolt will sit back far enough, but we're seeing the test anyway and we'll see how accurate they are. So I'll shoot two standard bolts, and then we're going to do the pistol bolts, see how they shoot. So now we'll try a standard pistol bolt. It appears to go back far enough. Shoots down a little bit. So try another one. Certainly seems to shoot a little bit different. So that was two standard pistol bolts with just normal flights. Now I'll do the two where I've adjusted this part. They do fly a little bit weird. That one sort of, I'm going to have to film this from behind, I think. Yeah, a little bit dodgy, I think. Oh God. Yeah, something happened with that one. That one came out a little bit weird. So this was the two Drakon bolts, obviously. The first one I shot went really low. This one twisted. Yeah. This one twisted as well. Didn't seem to want to sit properly. And that one seemed to shoot okay. I wonder if it's because these sort of move a bit, whereas these are a lot more rigid. The last two shots I took, which were these two bolts, didn't seem right. It seemed dangerous. So I wouldn't recommend cutting off those bits. they do seem to sit back okay without. Because I did wonder, because of the angle of the string, because the bow, you know, the prods aren't as wide, the string isn't like that, it's more like that, if that makes sense. The angle is more acute. So I wondered if they would be touching there. Is it safe? I don't really fancy shooting them anymore. I'll shoot these two. I'm going to go and get a visor. I'll shoot these two. I may do anyway, I'll think about it. If you listen to the sound that makes, it just sounds so much nicer. It's very smooth, it's not making horrible noises. Shooting those pistol butts do make a weird noise, in my opinion. Oh god. Yeah, that seemed really dangerous then. I don't know if you could see then that that bolt shot off to the side as well. So yeah, I would not recommend shooting smaller pistol bolts out of the Drakon, which probably means you probably can't shoot them out of the FMA Supersonic. Although, as I say, I've seen people do it, but I think it looks dangerous. I always did think it looks dangerous, and now I've done it, I definitely think it's dangerous. The Crossbow makes a completely different sound and feels completely different. And I'll be honest with you, these aren't that expensive for what they are. I think they're around about, I think you could get 12 of them for about 12 quid as far as I remember. So not a bad price. They're only double the price of a normal pistol bolt, and they're twice the length anyway. And from my experience, they've lasted an okay amount of time. I mean, none of mine are damaged yet. The flights are still alright, the tips are alright. It would be nice to be able to put a broadhead on, but I think you can buy broadhead versions of these. It's just I haven't found them yet, but I've been told that they do exist. So personally I would stick with those, because I hope it came across on camera, but it doesn't sound right, and the bolts do not shoot straight. They're flipping in the air. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot pistol bolts out of it. It's a shame, because it means I'm going to have to take my quiver back off that now.